Much of the candidates arriving this evening for what promised to be a very interesting showdown. 3 weeks ago, we hosted the first debate at our CityNews studios, and Andrea Horwath set herself apart. Literally, she was standing away from Ford and Wynne, who were busy dishing it out while she took the high ground.
Why don't you have the guts to tell people what your cuts are going to look like? What is in store for the people of Ontario?
At the end, she came out as the winner of that debate. Fast forward to today, and she has a slight lead ahead of Ford based on the latest polls when it comes to popular support, making her a prime target for scrutiny tonight.
The NDP, they have radical activists as candidates, absolutely radical activists that get their inspiration from Adolf Hitler.
Not true,
They get their inspiration. They got it right there. Inspiration.
People started voting yesterday, Mr. Ford. Where is your platform? Where is your respect for the people now when they're already at the polls and you haven't provided them any information about what it is that you plan to do in our province?
Wynne also raised some eyebrows with this moment in her opening speech.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm really genuinely sorry that more people don't like me.
Wynne, whose approval ratings plummeted below 20% as premier and whose party is at a distant third, challenged Horwath on the back-to-work legislation, pointing what the Liberal government did to end the 5-week strike by college faculty last year.
Reverse, and Andrea, I know that you are beholden. You're beholden to the unions on this. I get that.
Kathleen, wow.
I get that.
But the leader on the left produced what was one of the jabs of the night when Ford was asked about daycare, when he said his plan would take care of kids up until they're 15.
Oh. If you work night times, you work afternoons,
have you ever been to a daycare?
You will be able to.
Apparently not.
4:30.
The candidates also took questions from reporters, and the attacks continued.
The fact is that the NDP have put forward a plan that in many ways is tied to an ideology that does not allow them to find the fairest, most practical solution.
I'll answer a question this way. When I crisscross Ontario, and I've talked to hundreds and hundreds of businesses, they are terrified, absolutely terrified the NDP will come in.
There's no way that a guy like Mr. Ford would buy a used car and not look under the hood, and yet that's exactly what he's asking Ontarians to do.
And with the curtain coming to a close on the final TV debate, we are now entering the final phases of the campaign. There's 11 days to go before the polls close. Between now and then, the leaders will be heading out to different parts of the province, hoping to campaign and hoping that people remember their names at the ballot boxes. On John Street, I'm Tish Basono, City News.